Well, hello everyone. We're back at long last. We've had some technical difficulties in the background, to say the absolute least. But here we are, not ones to be put off. To get on with things today, I'm joined by my good friend Angela Richardson of Empower Crystals. She'll be sharing all about a new service, or services in this case. One of them is one-on-one energy healing video sessions tailored to your exact needs. I was the delighted recipient of one recently, and it was so valuable and transformative. I didn't know what to expect. My feedback from it couldn't be higher, but more on that soon. For now, give a warm welcome to the show to Angela Richardson.
Hello! Finally, we managed to make it.
Yeah, I think while we're waiting for someone's just jumped on, do say hello. Do be a part of the stream, whether you're asking questions or giving comments or feedback. Just a quick update on your health. How are you doing these days, Angela?
Really good, yeah. So, apart from the stress today. But yeah, really good, yeah. Back on track finally. So, getting really creative with the business and everything. So, yeah, all good. Just trying to put this onto my page so we share the feed.
And has it worked?
Yes.
Good.
So, and I'll share it on my feed as well.
Please do, yes.
And I wonder whether I can share it onto YouTube. Yes, I can share the link at least. It's not ideal, but hey-oh.
It's better than nothing, yeah.
Yes. Soz, as I say.
Yeah. Well, good old StreamYard saves the day.
Yes, yeah.
Restream, I won't be using it again anytime soon.
No, it's a bit of a shame, but I was hoping for wonderful things.
Yes. Do say hi in the comments if you've just joined us. Comments, yes. Okie dokie. So let's just get into things. Karen Lone, saying hi, guys. Hello, Karen. Thank you so much.
Hello, long time no see.
Yes. So today, we may as well get straight into it. We're looking to talk about your one-on-one energy healing, Reiki, combined with crystals, combined with intuitive insights. How do these come about? What was the inspiration? How did it work? Just tell us the gen.
Oh, it's basically I've been guided for quite a while to be doing more with my healing. And I was in meditation and I keep on getting this message. You need to be doing more. You need to be creating a different career within the healing, and you need to be going down different routes. And so I kept on thinking, well, what? So I started to do the one-on-one healings, and it's a combination of I always say to people when they first come, it's very different to Reiki. So it's a combination of Reiki flavored with crystal healing, flavored with hypnosis, flavored with guided meditation, flavored with energy work, flavored with energy reading, aura reading, and intuitive healing, and also a bit of a normal psychic reading as well. So we really sort of do a deep dive on how you're feeling, what you want to achieve, removing blocks, and that can be manifestation blocks. It can even be wellness blocks as well, because sometimes just on our general wellness, we get blocked from doing the right things, don't we? Sometimes that will help us. And so we can sort of change our energy, so we're much more proactive with our health, and definitely for manifestation and things like that. So yeah, it's a powerful combination, which you've experienced as well.
It is. Before we get into me, what sorts of things and what sort of client sessions have you done? What have people been asking for? I know we've got to be careful with the language you use. I notice you use the word wellness. That's a good word to use, it, because we can't say certain things for legality.
Yeah. A lot of it. There's an amazing person, and I work with their business, and they always have appointments within their business, and they'll wander around with the camera, and I'll clear the energy as we go around the business, and I'll do a lot of energy work around the building, and then we'll do the guided meditation. And they say literally within 2 hours of the sessions, they start to get phone calls, and every single time. So whenever they're quiet, I always get an appointment for a little session to mix up the energy and to get things moving again. So that's one example. And also people, I always describe it like a spa session. You should see it like a me time, self-reflective, energizing, and just to help yourself be able to reset, basically. And so I get some people, they just want that lovely energy work to be able to reset. And I've had some people that get very stressed, and we're always like it. We get really irritable, and that's what they use it for. It helps them to be able to deal with their family, friends, relationships a lot better. And they swear by it, and they have a little weekly top up, and that she just says it's my me time, so that I can be the best person that I can be for everyone else, whilst giving back to myself. And other things are like working on manifestation, working on blocks, and a big thing as well is clearing negative energy. When we've had a build up of negative energy, we've had a lot of negative things go down, and just do the clearing, because I can clear them and I can clear their home, clear the business, so they just get that energy reset, and it can make everything go smoother.
Awesome. Yeah, we've got people jumping on. Sue Ratley in the house. Hello, Sue. Thank you for joining us. Sheila. We've got others online as well. Do drop a hi and see where you're tuning in from. Lovely. So obviously you did a one-on-one session with me. I didn't know what to expect, and my thing I wanted help with was business. Since I was ill, which was 4.5 years ago now, I've struggled to get back into the swing of things, whether it was lack of energy, lack of motivation, feeling stuck mainly, to be honest. And I had real challenges to overcome, which I didn't have answers for. So I booked in with you. We jumped on a call. I told you roughly what I wanted to work on. And you chose the crystal initially to explain what was going to happen. You gave me some intuitive insight, which was spot on as well. I hasten to add. And you said the energy was going to start, but I started shifting in your name before you officially turned on the energy. It obviously started of its own accord. And then he called the energy in, and I remember thinking, God, there's something powerful going on here. I was yawning and tears coming, not like crying tears, but just like, when you yawn so much, you got the tears come down your face. And I just knew something powerful was going on. And then when you sort of took us down into a guided meditation, and then when I came out of it, oh, my eyes, you totally changed as well. It was like your face was softer, your features, you looked almost like angelic. Like, it was weird, in a good way, the way your features had changed. And I just knew I'd experienced something profound. I didn't quite know what. And you said in the coming days, you'll feel the energy, which I did when I went to bed that night. It came in again, more powerful. And then the next day and night, it did as well. Got Alina Henderson. Hello, Alina. Thank you for joining us. And Natalie's quite rightly saying cleansing tears. Yeah, that's right. And from there, I just felt like I was in flow. Like I did something simple, like went to the dentist, and it felt almost like an adventure. I was like seeing the world through new eyes, which sounds crazy, but it was like an adventure. And then working on my business, I was able to think in new ways and working with AI and my technology to overcome challenges I've had, practical challenges, being able to scale the business, being able to deal with customers in energetic blocks and toxins when you're doing one-on-one work. Normally I can just do one session. What if I do two? That's it. I'm for days ahead, I'm backed up and blocked up with toxins, and I'm getting all kinds of problems. So now I've got answers to those as well. So it means I can scale things. Excuse me. So yeah, lots of shifts from that one session. I don't know how that compares to how other people have given you feedback.
Yeah, it's people have the shifts, and it gives you that change in your mindset, and just we can get caught in this negative feedback spiral, can't we? And I was just saying to somebody the other day that when we get a negative feedback spiral, basically something will happen, then something negative will happen, and our brain subconsciously says, oh, when I do that, that will happen. And so we have to sort of break that cycle, and this is perfect for breaking that negative cycle and resetting our brains and our neurons into much more positive process, and especially when there's been a build up of negative energy as well, that people just are getting very weighed down with it, and they're just like, oh, I feel lighter, I don't feel, my home feels like mine again. So it just needs that energetic reset, doesn't it, sometimes?
It does, and it certainly gives you that, and it's lasting as well. It wasn't transient.
Brilliant.
Even now, I still feel like I'm seeing the world more like from a magical mindset, magical viewpoint, which is great. Long may that continue.
Yeah, it's I usually do sort of like little monthly sessions, and that seems to be enough just to keep people in that sense of positivity and keeping things jogging along. And I think, we should all really have monthly energetic sessions. I have them, and I'm sure you do as well with your various healing friends. So I do think it's something we should all be doing on a monthly basis. Have that me time.
Yeah, that's right. I have my own version of that for sure. Yes. How can people? Because obviously you've got your YouTube channel, Empower Crystals. That's where you're kind of based, and people can can book in there. Is that right?
Yes, basically, I have the everything listed up on the website. So you can just press the contact form on the website. But people quite often just message me on Facebook or Instagram. So, and to check availability and things like that, and ask questions. So there's loads of different ways to be able to book your session and get started, but all the details are on the website as well.
That's empoweredcrystals.com, is that right?
That is right, yes, empoweredcrystals.com.
And what sort of price point are these sessions, these one-on-one sessions? Obviously I know, but I just wanted you to share.
Introductory session, I do a reduced for the first one, so they start from £39 for a half-hour session, and so that you can sort of experience it and see whether they're for you. I don't think I've had anybody not come back.
Yeah, I can well imagine. Yeah, I can well imagine. Is there anything else you want to see on these sessions before we move on to the next segment?
I just that they're just a good all-round, and they're specifically tailored to everyone. So don't think that they're just going to be for business, they're just going to be for cleansing, they're just going to be for wellness. What we have is an in-depth discussion for the first half, and then I choose the questions and tune in and get messages, and then we do the energy work for the second half. So they're completely tailored to each person.
Yeah, bespoke. No cookie cutter healing here.
No.
Easy for me to say. You've got a breaking news scoop as well. You're going to launch something live on this broadcast today as well.
I am launching a brand new coaching, which is spiritual entrepreneur coaching. So it came to me in a long meditation a few weeks ago, that I needed to be using my experience and combining it with my energy work. And this spiritual entrepreneur coaching, I've had 15 years of running my own entrepreneurial business, and it's obviously in the spiritual world, but I'm also very grounded and in this 3D world as well. So it'll be a combination of really getting to grassroots of what you need to do with your business, practical advice, and also we'll do the energetic blocks, and we'll do energy work and any intuition as well, because quite often spirit guides will pop up and they'll say, oh, this is what you're meant to do, and I can share the messages that your spirit guides have been trying to get through to you. So you'll be sat there thinking, I know I'm meant for more, I know I'm meant for this business, but I don't know what specifically I'm supposed to be doing. And that's what these are for, to guide you through.
Yeah, I can imagine a lot of people would value the fact that it's like tailored towards spiritual coaching. So you just mentioned spirit guides there, so people won't feel self-conscious about mentioning the so-called woo aspect of this business. Whereas you go to another business coach who might be more business orientated, I'm sure they'll be good at what they do. You can have those conversations that you couldn't necessarily have with other types of coaches. Yeah. So you can also get this from your website as well, empoweredcrystals.com, is that right?
Yes, I've posted them up on the website, and it's got a full description of what you can gain through it, and what it's aimed for. And there's a 1 month course and a 3 month course, because obviously you need to be committed for a business. You can't just do it in one session, and it needs to be a series of actions and energetic changes to be able to be successful in business.
So will you be combining the energy work with the spiritual coaching? Is that how it works for you? Identify and remove blocks as well as giving ways forward and that sort of thing?
Yes. So it's going to be completely unique. I don't know anybody else that does this. So it'll be a completely unique way of coaching. So it's not going to be like a personal trainer where it's like nagging. It's going to be actually changing your energy field and the way you think, but also combined with practical advice as well.
Because you've got the experience of being in the trenches, because it isn't always sweet as a light, it isn't always success. Sometimes things go quite challenges, whether it's legislation changes, whether it's the algorithms change, whether it's, there's so many things can change, not down to you. Or business just goes quiet. So it's trying to get the energy spinning again and getting things moving.
Yeah.
You proved earlier, you said earlier, you help someone with their business, putting the camera around the place of work.
Yeah.
It opens up for new clients to come in. And certainly a novel approach to marketing as well, or the sort of difference to marketing. Yeah.
Yes, well, everything is energy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So literally, you've just launched that today. If you've got any questions for Angela, either now live on the stream, or if you're watching the replay, you can put hashtag replay. We'll circle back to you. But do ask your questions, comments, any feedback at all you might have, and I'm sure Angela will circle back to you in due course. So obviously these spiritual coaching will all be done on Zoom or similar Zoom calls.
Yes, I do it on Google Meet because we're not limited to time. And also it means that you can just get a link and it will just go straight through on your phone. So I've just found it's a little bit easier than having to log into Zoom, and can all get a bit confusing at times, can't it?
Yeah, and obviously so you can accommodate people from all around the world in different time zones. You can schedule a time when it's, even if someone's in California with an 8 hour time difference, you can obviously be your morning or your tea time in their morning, for example. Yes.
Yeah, I'm always having to. I've done California, EST time, which is that New York, isn't it? Yeah. I've done Canada, I've done Australia, which is very weird. Yeah. You're doing it in the morning and it's their night. Yeah. Or UK, obviously, and some parts of Europe as well.
Nice one. And obviously, it's expanding your business and growth for you as well, because obviously each next level of your business requires a new version of you. It's been said before, but it's so true. You're not going to be able to expand unless you do the inner work first. Yes. So it's not only true for other people you're going to try and help support and serve. It's the same for you as well.
Yes, so true. We all have to work together, don't we?
Yeah, if you want to change the outer, you've got to change the inner. So true, it's as simple as that. Yeah. Do you have any final sort of thoughts you want to leave us?
Well, it's just when sometimes I channel messages through from people's spirit guides, and they can be quite practical sometimes. Sometimes they're, quite ethereal and energetic, but they can be quite practical sometimes. And it really gets you thinking. You think, oh, I can do that. And one of the things that I was told by somebody's spirit guide is when you get into a negative cycle, a way of realizing that you can change and manifest is to say, right, today, if I see a butterfly, then something positive will happen. And so I've started to do that, and it really is surprising how you can reprogram your brain that positive things will happen. You'll start to look for more positive things.
Amen to that. If you want to connect with Angela, it's all done via the website, empoweredcrystals.com. Check out her YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's under the same name. You're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on everywhere. So, yes, check out Angela's sort of social medias and what you focus on grows. Kathy's saying yes, exactly. It's as simple as that. Barefoot's got a song about that, but that's another story. So many thanks to the viewers for tuning in, whether live or on a replay. Do keep your comments coming. We'll circle back to you. Many thanks for Angela for being another wonderful guest. Do check out our site, empoweredcrystals.com. We'll catch you on the next live stream. Much love and bye for now.